Hello, my name is Rex Basterfield, and this is my Quilcom Informant, which is a plugin made to explore formant synthesis in various forms. And of course, it's made with. Well, the informant is not really a singing synthesizer or a text-to-speech system. If you want that, you're probably better off using a vocoder, but you can craft sounds right down to a very low level of detail and think of it more as an instrument than a speech or song singing machine. Some things I've taught it to say, if you like. Hello. One more. Mr. Spog in a sort of sinister whisper. Villa. There we go. And blame it on someone. Okay. And Clive Owen, indeed. We have a pitch sequencer, so we can make short words or phrases kind of sung, like this money sounding thing. Of course, we can synthesize some classic sounding, vocally choiry sort of sounds too. There's a lot of fun to be had by making the informant sing nonsensical stuff. So here's a few examples of that. How about peel a dog? The next three presets I've called Paranoia 1, 2 and 3 because it sounds like somebody or some people are saying stuff but they're not, so your brain tries to pick out words and sounds which sound partly human. Well, the next 8 presets kind of model acoustic instruments which have a sounding box or a tube of some sort, which they're ideal to model using formants. This is using a standard bandpass formant technique rather than the granular system, which is also incorporated into the informant. So I'll run through those and see what you think. Okay, so we can use the pitch modulation sequencer set to semitones to create little ditties, little tunes that can play one shot or repeat themselves. And if you like animal noises, how about a little bit of mad cat disease? The repeat mode on the sequencer can go down to very, very short time, so the whole thing is then capable of a sort of a granular synthesis type of sound. We can convert velocity to vowel sound by controlling the formant frequencies on the granular formant generators. Each of the formant generators has a random feature which you can adjust here to give you a different sound on every key pressed, even if you press the same key. Since we're generating formants using a kind of a granular technique, it gives us the possibility to do all sorts of novel things that you couldn't just do with filters. The Frick's generator system, as I've called it, with fricatives and explosives, has 5 identical systems which can also make standard percussion sort of sounds apart from the normal S and T sounds that you may want to use it for pseudo speech generation. You can arrange these on the sequencer to give a sort of rhythmic effect. So I hope the presets inspire you to fool around with the Quilcom Informant and have a little bit of fun and explore this method of synthesis. You'll need to read the user reference that's included with the download. There's also formant charts and some background information as well from the Yamaha patent and about formants in speech in general. So I hope you have some fun.